Big love in the building. Make sure I get that motherfucking lover's patience. Let me tell you one thing though. Yeah, Rose. I don't need no motivation. Trying to change my situation. Make a lane away from niggas. Hit a fatal when your niggas. I don't get no explanations. I don't need no validation. I don't see no competition. I don't need no phony bitches. I don't fuck with opposition. Kill them all with preparation. Mix the flow with education. Smoke the whole of medication. Get these hoes above my face. If you ain't adding to my space, then you a cancer to my greatness. Yeah, bitch.
And then we're gonna plaque. LeBron's over here. Yeah, fuck LeBron James. I mean, not really, but in this context of the conversation, yeah. Totally with you. And then
shout out to LeBron.
I want to say that about the GOAT.
Who GOAT? Not my GOAT. We're gonna get one of them. You know how you could like make plaques, like the little I took off talk right there, and then put some other shit around it. Yeah. So actually, Welcome. Episode 68, End of Regulation Podcast. I am one of your hosts, Shake.
Hoop Nuke.
Hey, it's your boy, Mister. My fault, A.K.A. Mookading.
Oh, it's me. Shit, love in the building.
You know what I'm saying? Full pod today. You know what I'm saying?
Beeman has
done it again. Feel me? Rose's here. Drago's here. Got the homie Rara sitting in. It's good. It's a little earlier than usual, but it feels good. It's nice outside. The vibes, you just woke up? That sound like you, so I don't know why I asked that. The mantra today is the vibes have been good. You know what I'm saying? So happy to see all you gentlemen while the sun's out. You feel me? I think we start off with kind of something we touched on last week.
I didn't touch on nothing last week.
You know what I'm saying? Okay. All right.
What made you go with that verse?
Which is kind of the Brittany Griner thing that's going on. I know we all saw that she got sentenced to 9 years.
9.5.
9.5 years. Is it? I don't want to be drastic, and I'm not as. I should have done a little bit more research. But is it not like? Is it like in a labor camp, or is it just? Prison.
Nah, prison. But she not actually going to spend 9.5 though. Then she's sentenced to 9.5, but then her real sentence is going to be like the details of the sentence is going to be finalized after the trade goes down.
So it's like a signing trade.
Yeah, and then
just like a different signing.
Yeah, and then she get a new contract.
You feel me? The AKAs would be furious.
Yeah,
they would lose their fucking mind.
You don't want to get the ski lease, man. Y'all laughing.
Just a bunch of pink and green outside this bitch.
Y'all laughing.
Them shits will tear business down, bro. What?
Mm-hmm. I'm staying away from this conversation.
Oh, you trying to protect your
personal
interests.
Say some bullshit. So yeah.
But do we think the sentence is excessive?
No.
Well, I mean, it is excessive, but it's about politics.
Hold on, I'm very interested to see why you say it's not excessive.
I'm gonna say no for the simple fact that it's Russia for one. She broke a law in Russia. She's an American. They don't like us. It's been a history that they didn't like us for I don't know how many years now. You feel me? And it's a big political type of thing going on. So of course they're gonna try to make an example out of her. Well, let me change it.
But in the frame of it being the law,
if you're talking about the court of law, it's excessive.
Yeah,
that's what I mean.
Okay, yeah, it is excessive, but for what it is, I expected this to happen.
Based on circumstance, when you look at the fact that like everything that Misye just said, on top of the fact that you are indeed black, it's not a shocker, if you will. But it sucks to kind of see what I wouldn't deem as a regular person, simply because, like, obviously,
you smoking weed, Sean?
Hey, yo,
you smoke weed?
Occasionally.
Oh, all right, shit.
This an occasion.
Man, hit a button for yourself, man. hit a button for yourself. I don't know if I seen smoke.
Just say hit any button.
But like it sucks to see, you know, obviously not a regular person, but in the grand scheme of like this political thing, a regular person kind of have to essentially be used as a pawn. You know, like she's a valued piece. Like I wouldn't call her a queen. because for multiple reasons. But
Queens could be kings.
you feel me? Very P Valley of you.
I ain't never watched that shit. I don't know.
You said what? I thought you said it's hard. I'm like, there's so many other terms you can use.
I can't watch good shows before I watch great shows.
Respectfully.
For real, I can't.
But nah, it's just like she's let's say a knight or a rook. If you play chess, you understand. If you don't, you should learn. That's like, all right, she's valued enough, especially in the scape of like the public eye, to where it's like, we gotta bring BG home. Like even at like everywhere you look around, all types of celebrities are like, yo, free BG, free BG, free GBG.
Kyrie just spoke about it at the event.
He did
at King.
Yeah, he did. Which was like dope in itself. He had a moment of silence for her. And it just shows you like the unity that like I guess athletes and celebrities are taking, in a sense. It's like you're seeing it's like, yeah, she's one of us. And it's almost like would do you think that they would have this united front, or they would be as invested in this particular political?
If she wasn't a woman?
No, not so much if she wasn't a woman. Like, nigga, if that was LeBron James,
Oh no, we would have went to war for that.
been getting Bron coming home, bro.
Yeah, Brown's
They giving up the Lord of Death, the Merchant of Death. He going home immediately. Nah, that's the dude that we're trading for Brittany Griner. His nickname is the Merchant of Death.
That nigga resume is crazy with his terrorist shit.
Bro, yeah, like he what?
That nigga
last week I ran it off. It was like he conspiracy to like sell like a missile system, nigga, like. Not like
To attack
not
us,
a
too.
rocket.
To attack us too. It was like specifically geared towards, we did this to come after you
Like
US niggas.
That nigga sell kill streaks.
Yeah.
Like
That nigga got little kids on the game cursing.
bro, yes, he's that nigga. Like, and if you haven't seen War Dogs, I'm actually like just watching that the other day. War Dogs is incredible for more than one reason. For the simple fact that like it's real. That shit happened in real time. It may be dramatized for the movie, but the fact that like, and guess what? This year, 2022, they said in the movie, AUI is back in business. They've completed their sanctions or whatever, so they can go and start going. Jonah Hill's character, Ephraim. But they can go back and get military contracts. These guys were in the middle of a wartime. It's like, yo, the United States isn't allowed, or like because Cheney's government or them niggas was giving like they boys all the military contracts. It's like, all right, cool. Now they made it accessible for everybody. So like literally, me and you could start a company and like use some contacts, and like if we can supply the government's orders for these guns, well, we can get paid. And like regular people were doing that. That is the nigga that we're fucking trading for Brittany Griner. Like niggas who like do that type of stuff. So it's like the fact that Russia or whoever is trying to equate the value of somebody who has taken so many lives over somebody who like can't dunk consistently is really crazy.
Well, let's keep in mind, it's really not their proposal. It's our proposal. And it's because...
Is it really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, this proposal was made months ago, but yeah, the reason that we're doing it is because you gotta understand the timing too. Like when she got locked up, the whole issue was that we're aiding Ukraine. That's the whole issue. Bingo. Russia obviously don't fuck with Ukraine, so now they realize we got a high profile American athlete who's a woman here on some charges. All right, yeah, we're gonna keep her. We're gonna pack her ass up. And then because public outrage got so crazy, America was like, nah, we can't just let this lady sit in here.
Because Biden needs that second term.
So we gotta get her back. And then,
he's going to die.
And then don't forget, it's that soldier. Don't forget, it's that soldier who over there too, who they feel like is wrongly in prison, who gonna be coming back over here. So that's really, it's like, all right, you got to get your own. That's more what it is.
Like I know the jail that he's in, different. Like jails across the country, unless you're in Denmark, across the world, are insane. Like, did you see that?
Luxury ones too, though.
Have you seen the going to jail in like Denmark?
Niggas ever been to American jail? American jail fucked up. So imagine how that shit gotta be in
the shit,
fucking
the slums, bro.
Bro,
I
shit
seen
is
like it's been
ridiculous.
videos I've seen on like YouTube and shit where like let's say like the country like Norway or some shit. Like their shit is like their jail is like this room or something like that. Like it's like an office.
Y'all ever
Like
see?
them niggas have an apartment. They got an open flame kitchen, knife kits. They go to class,
It's really rehab.
rehabilitation. Charming. And then afterwards, the shit they get in there, they get certificates. They get all this stuff that they can take out into the world and, I don't know, not be a fucking criminal again. It's almost like what jail should be.
Because prison's not a business anywhere except the U.S.
Wow. Hey man, they gotta get slavery somehow.
Why do you think they put these prisons in these fucking nowhere ass towns? Because you creating jobs, you creating economy. Every room got to be, there's like an occupancy rate that these prisons look for, like over like 85% occupancy rate. So at the end of the day, and then the people who own these prisons be the same motherfuckers who own these big corporations and shit, be the same people who do all this medical shit. So you gotta understand, corporations is now working with pharmaceuticals, which is now working with the prison system. Then you gotta think of the people who cater all the food for the prison system, the people who make all this equipment that's strictly specially used for a prison, with these shoes, these jumpsuits, these pillowcases, these toothbrushes and shit that you can't stab niggas with, all type of shit. So
Somebody should get a RICO case on them niggas.
yeah, like pull a RICO case on the white folks. Yeah.
Niggas try to act like they doing something getting. I mean, not for nothing, like RICO cases started with like the mob.
Yeah.
But like, we don't hear about them niggas no more. Supposedly the mob is gone, which.
Well, now they say that now they say they say the Russian mob don't overtook the Italian mob.
You believe that?
They got like a lot of like industry going on right now still, even after all this time.
I think the mob still got some of the unions and shit though.
Nigga, they own Vegas. The mob owns Vegas.
Unions got federally overtook, so they can't do anything.
I don't think the government really like. I think their foundation was strong enough to the point like they can't trickle out everybody and like they still got a hand in.
After I know it's a lot of shit on the ground that's still. Well, I mean, I don't know because I ain't part of the mob. But with all that, it's like it's hard to filter out all of them, especially when they own so much. But you gotta remember, like all the crime families did go down, like within the past 25 years, whether niggas got killed or sent to jail or got a RICO case put on them, and niggas started telling. I mean, niggas was always telling though. Yeah. Everybody was always telling, but yeah.
Yo, speaking of telling, right? And it was a question that was going around the bar at work. So I'm gonna ask all you niggas on air. Would you rather? I guess we can get into wrong answers only after this. Would you rather cheat on your girl?
Yep.
Or snitch on the homies?
Oh man,
Not doing this, bro.
But we doing it right now. Bro, we doing this right now. We doing this right now.
Going on for like the last month and a half.
Is she my wife?
Bro, cheat on your girl.
My girl.
I'm cheating on my girl.
Not my wife.
Bro, like, nah, come on, bro. Nah, I'm coming. Like,
No, we here.
Being, bro. Like,
Niggas shooting their girl for free.
Yeah, like, niggas shooting their girl for free, bro.
Niggas shooting their girl to get in trouble.
Yeah, if I got the option, like, make sure I don't snitch on my mans and just cheat on my girl and let it and hide the shit, like any way you feel me.
You cheated
like,
on me? Yeah, I had to.
Yeah, like I had to.
Somebody could die.
Right, because of me.
And just hold on, let me clear it up, just in case my girl do hear this. I'm
Do it, good brother.
talking to my girl real quick.
Do it, good brother.
She'll be.
Babe, let me just say if Sev has the option to go to jail or I have to cheat on you so you don't gotta go to jail, you gotta understand that.
You better write it, nigga. That's the right nigga. Don't cheat on me neither. Cause I cheated for the homies.
Sean? That nigga
Sean,
whispered that shit.
Yeah, he said I'm cheating. But you gotta think though, man. Nobody, jail is the worst place. A lot of niggas don't wish jail on their worst enemy. But yo, we also can't underestimate the fact though, people kill themselves over relationships too.
That's crazy that you said that because niggas really won't wish jail on them. They'd rather wish you dead than go to jail.
It's like, bro, don't nobody deserve jail, bro.
Nah.
It's like, bro, niggas telling you when you go to the bathroom or a nigga, like when you can wash your ass or like sharing a room with a nigga you never met before and like.
You gotta pee while you on one knee and shit.
You know what I'm saying? What?
Yeah.
Bro, you just sorry. Time out.
We're
gonna get everybody's answer, but you gotta explain this.
Bro, like you know how since like your bed and everything is so compressed in there, like, and you know like you could splash while you stand up and piss. Like it's liable like for splashing.
You gotta be a tall nigga to pee on one knee though.
Oh, you saying it's gonna splash on their bed type shit?
Like not even on their bed. Like you just keeping the area clean. So like
Urinal?
I seen it happen. Like like literally seen it happen, but I seen like a TikTok of a nigga who came home from jail and he was like he still like pee like when he's on one knee he broke it down like yeah like this is like so like there's no splash, you keeping the area clean like because you gotta respect your bunkie as much as you respect yourself.
Bro, down to how I pee, my nigga. Bro, taking a knee while you pissing is a different.
You gotta be a tall nigga though. That's what I'm saying.
I was gonna try it that day too, but I forgot. I might go home and try that shit.
Little ass toilet.
Like, why I can't just wipe the floor when I'm done? Like,
What you wiping the floor with? Save toilet paper, bro.
What you wiping the floor with?
You gotta buy toilet, bro. You have to buy toilet.
You don't got no
like
spray.
Time out.
80 cents a roll or whatever it is, bro.
Yeah, yeah. And you only get about 10 cents a week or some shit like that for doing a job.
I think you get like 10 cents an hour or some shit like that.
Yeah, 10 cents an hour. My bad.
What?
Yeah, that's why commissary is a big thing, bro.
Yeah. When I was in military school,
that's why niggas be hating their families when they don't send them nothing, no care packages, nothing.
My brother was locked up for 3.5 years, bro. Like I send him money all the time.
Bro, I understand that,
and
bro.
He just got 7 more years, so
free, bro.
Yeah.
And a little go a long way.
Bro, niggas, bro. What?
bro,
They still on 1928, but you know what nigga bought New York for $24 back
what was this like 1600s?
Yeah, this was I started watching the History Channel and shit like that. But yeah, a nigga bought
the city?
Yeah, so now I mean if you were to buy New York now it'd be worth $8.8 billion. So if somebody 8.8 billion.
Buying rats in buildings, bro.
8.8 billion.
That's out there.
niggas finna buy spider cuz.
I'm fucking wildin'.
Yeah, but New York rats is bad though.
But them shits be the size of possums, bro. I've seen it with my own eyes. Bro. A rat made me cross the street, my nigga.
For what? So you could meet a
nigga? A mouse made me sit in my living room for 9 hours when I was a little kid. I lived in Brooklyn. Fuck, you laughing, my boy? I was on my couch. I seen a mouse go from under and you know the mice they could leave where they at and you won't know.
Bro, mice. Like, the fact that mice, them
niggas. Yo, I was on my couch and I was a jit. I was like 6 years old. I was on my couch for a long time, bro.
Yeah, they got Reggie Bush like cut back.
Yeah, bro. And the fact, what's crazy is it's wild when you start seeing them niggas in daytime. When them niggas stop caring about being outside, like, bro, when I lived in Philly, right? When I lived in Philly, I was staying with my man.
Sorry to hear that.
And at the time, it's like, yo, he had a crib and a roommate. I needed a room, so I figured I'm moving with them. Rent wasn't too bad, so it was like, all right, cool, whatever. So we staying in the crib, and like all of a sudden, like randomly, I started seeing shit just like dart across the room. Like now they did construction, like they knocked down the house next door. So like anything that's living underground, living here, it's going next door.
I don't get that one big rat in that bitch neither.
So it was mice. It wasn't rats.
Yeah, I know, but it's a big rat somewhere.
Outside mice.
Yeah, but it's a big rat somewhere. That shit outside on your porch.
Bro, doing something, right?
They're making babies.
So now, when you see a mouse, if it's one, in my mindset, what I was always taught, if it's one, it's at least 10 of them niggas. 20, 30, 40 of them niggas.
And just know if you ain't kill that one that day, that motherfucker made a baby too.
Bro, so it was so, like, the shit got so bad, the niggas was running around outside in daytime. You couldn't keep the house clean enough. You couldn't keep it clean enough, bro. And niggas was asking me for rent. I'm like, bro, nah. Like, call the landlord. Come to find out, though, that, like, them niggas, like, the nigga who was collecting the rent, God rest his soul, he died. He OD'd on drugs.
Everybody got a day.
But I, like, beat that nigga ass in the crib one day because he tried me for some bread. Like, he came in, he banged on my door crazy. I beat that nigga up ass nigga.
Yo, this nigga was in prison.
Bro, nah. Like, he knocked on my door. He knocked on my door to the point, and I opened the door real crazy. And it's crazy. God bless his dead. But he talked mad crazy, and I grabbed this nigga by his neck. Like,
so you killed him?
Slam. Nah, he died.
so you killed him.
Nah, he died. He died like a year or two later.
Yeah, from your trauma that you put him through.
Right. They gonna call the law office.
Bro,
Andrew
heroin
Park
is not trauma. That's not trauma, no matter which way you look at it. Maybe doing heroin may come from trauma, but like it wasn't from me. But I'm like, bro, like you. How is the rent not paid? How is this not paid? But I'm giving you money every week. Why am I living in these conditions and I'm giving you money? Like, call the landlord. Kind of find out niggas can't call the landlord because niggas are so behind on bills.
Nice.
Before I even got there, and niggas is trying to like finagle money through different like bills to try and like pay that back because niggas couldn't get their security deposit back, which I never put in. So they were never gonna be able to get their security deposit back because of the condition, like all of this other shit.
But you had somewhere to live.
Nigga, I moved out like that week.
It's infested with rats.
Bro, I'm like, I'm not paying you no bread until this gets solved.
It was mouse infested, or you just seen a mouse ain't nothing?
Nah, bro. This was what I would consider this an infestation, bro. And it's because
that's not wavy.
It's not wavy at all. Why am I paying for that? Why am I paying for that, bro? And it's like you gotta think about it. It's like, bro, like it's one thing to be dirty and to like have mice. It's another thing for like
mice
to
just
mop
be there
and clean and sweep and do this and do that. And there's a woman living in the house at this time, so like women don't be all sorts. So women are cleaning too.
Like taking the trash out.
Bro, what? You couldn't take enough trash out. These niggas is outside in the daytime. Like, it's a dog in the crib. They running past a dog. Like, really wild shit, bro. Really, really, really wild shit. No more.
I ain't gonna lie. That's the only reason that I heard cats is like, is cool because cats are really dog them mice up. Eat them shits like fucking Komodo dragons. Eat everything.
Bro, Komodo dragons are insane.
Yeah, that shit was crazy. I saw on the internet.
Like, niggas told me that was CGI, but like.
Yeah, no, I think that one might have been
that
CGI.
That video was CGI, just how fast he.
Yeah, cause
Oh, I thought it was just sped up.
Nah, it was CGI. Like, cause I mean, a Komodo dragon could eat whatever they want whole, but usually like they'll eat it, and they'll eat it over time. Then their peoples will come, then they'll eat it, and then like they like eat like
he's not like just like literally like bite after bite after bite, swallowing the deer.
Yeah, like they'll bite the deer, then hold on for like 30 seconds and have that motherfucker. Yeah, and that got me down a bag of watching about 30 minutes.
You ever seen them fight each other?
Yeah, I saw that. I saw one eat another one. I saw a Komodo dragon.
What?
Yeah. I saw that.
Bro, I would never want to go nowhere near that.
Yeah.
But nah, them the scariest shits on earth. Bro.
Yeah,
bro. When I told niggas, so we was in.
Would you go to jail or would you rather be in the vicinity of a Komodo dragon?
Like how big is the square space?
How big is the vicinity?
Yeah, because we're in a building together, nigga.
Bro,
I'm gonna take my chances, bro.
First of all, them shits. Hold on, keep going. I think them shits run like 25, 30 miles an hour. No bullshit.
All right, so, but mind you you go to jail.
I'm max, but them shits run 12 miles an hour, and that's way faster. No, you not.
What? Yes, I'm
You better get away in the first 30 seconds because if you don't, it's clip. It's clip.
I boom.
Zigzag and make sure that he don't.
It has 4 legs.
All right, so like this. I bang,
nigga.
All right, bang. So look,
if I hit a post corner on that motherfucker, come back,
nigga, your Achilles is going again, man.
All right, look,
my shit 95%, nigga. I can hit one, bro. What are you talking about?
All right, so if you start at the goal line, you got to run 2 football fields, 200 yards, and you get a 15-yard head start. Would you rather do that or go to jail?
Yo, so it says right here, the first question. We say that again.
So if you got a 15-yard head start and you at the goal line, right? You got to run 200 yards. So let's say you got to run from two football fields. So you got to run a 220. You know how we ran 110s?
Yeah.
You got to run a 220 to the back of the second end zone. You got a 15-yard head start on the Komodo dragon. You doing that?
Do I have on cleats?
So I actually got an answer. I got
cleats, bro. I'm digging.
No preparation. Like you just went to work and you walking home.
Oh, nah.
And then you just see a Komodo dragon, you're like, oh. And then you just so happen to get a 15-yard head start because you chose to do that because you had to get the fuck up out of there.
How long is the prison sentence, bro?
5 years.
Oh, fuck nah, nigga. I'm running, nigga. Fuck that.
So the first question Like when you Google how like Komodo dragon speed is, can humans outrun a Komodo dragon? I feel like niggas was like, all right, this shit kills everything.
Bro, you can outrun a Komodo dragon.
The shit says you might be able to outrun it.
Yeah, well, some niggas can.
It's like dragons can speed up to 21 kilometers per hour or 13 mph.
So,
but not for long.
So yeah, so put it like this. All right, so
so it's like you got. That's why.
All right,
suck my
shit. Nah, bro. I've been chased by pit bulls and shit, bro. I still got that nigga speed in me enough to get away from something, bro.
And then put it like this. So
I'm a firm believer when you're getting chased by anything or anyone, you have to get away and out of sight in like the first 30 seconds.
You ever ran for your life?
No, I've never had a reason to.
You ever fought for your life with anything? When your life is in danger, bro, you can do some different type of shit.
Adrenaline is a motherfucker.
Like niggas be getting shot.
Nah, I have
dying and like, don't be knowing that they was shot till they dead.
I ran from the police when I was in South Brunswick. When I was in South Brunswick, cause niggas was like, you know, like in the
let's all imagine this, fellas.
In suburban towns, you feel me? You niggas not supposed to be.
Gonna lynch that nigga.
Yeah. He was like, we gonna eat good tonight.
Yo, in suburban towns, you know how niggas be cops don't got nothing to do. So like the development I lived in was across the street from the municipal building. So like literally the police station, everything. Like I call it the beehive, like because that's literally where all the niggas be at.
Should have called it the pigsty.
I like that better.
I just thought of that.
Yeah, we're gonna keep that. And literally all I seen, niggas was smoking, and like at this point niggas just started smoking. So niggas made what's called a nader for all my smokers, my OG smokers who
I don't know what the fuck that is.
So a nader is basically niggas made a bong out of a water bottle.
Oh yeah, I had names for that shit. We just said put that shit in the water bottle.
Yeah, nah. So niggas because
God.
like you create like
I would die.
Yeah, nah, I'm not fighting that.
Every part of my body would fall off.
And
you see a skeleton.
The cops seen us, but he had us on some shit like where, like niggas basically like were cornered in a way because the way he parked his car at. So all we seen was 2 flashlights. I took off. Niggas is looking like, why are you running? Hey, you guys stop right there.
Imagine Shake being the first one.
Bro, I was the first one gone, and I ran the furthest, the fastest. And niggas is like, bro, I never seen you run anywhere ever that fast.
Be like that.
And I was like, bro, I'm not going to jail. I'm not sticking around. I seen flashlights were doing shit illegal. I'm not sticking around to figure out who it is.
Yo, y'all niggas ever actually been like, I remember one time, bro, in high school, I was like 15, and I was smoking in the little, you know, by the bank, by the Pizza Hut over there in Union on Stuyvesant, by the bank, that little little lake type shit. Yeah, yep. Back when what was that shit before? Was it Bank of America before?
It was.
So I was smoking back there with 2 of the homies, and then we, you know, and this is when I first started getting high on a regular. Like, you know how you start getting high, but then you start getting like high. So this is when I first started getting high, like within like my first 2 months. So we get out and we walking down the street because it's like a dead end. You got to kind of go through to get to like the little woods water area. So we walking down the street and like 6 cop cars just pull into the dead end, so we couldn't get out, bruh. And they put up, who got the drugs? Who got the drugs? So we like, yo, I don't know what the fuck going on. Apparently they said they was looking for some suspect who did some weird shit, whatever. But they asked who got the drugs, bro. Niggas actually took niggas and like threw niggas on the car, threw my mans threw Jalil on the floor. Yeah, it was grabbing niggas nuts all crazy. It was it was wild. What made them go with that verse? I'm a little boy. So like, and then, all right, so they ain't find no weed and shit, and they let niggas go. Bro, that feeling of evading the cops, there's no better feeling in the world. There's no other than her not being pregnant. But like, besides that,
what's that about?
The gap in between both of them things, bro, is crazy.
Imagine the feeling that.
All right, so about my time, bro. My niggas is crazy. See, my shit ain't.
But that's a great feeling when you think you got her pregnant and you realize you're not pregnant. It's a wonderful feeling.
No comment. All right, so like I was saying, like my situation was a little different. Like my shit was like some hood shit kind of thing. Like my sister had an issue with like a nigga from my hood or some shit. And my cousin, like my older cousin was at the house at the time.
Call your brother.
So like you feel me? Like mind you, like he lived on the same block as us, type shit, or whatever the case may be. So my cousin about to fight this nigga, and then his uncle came from like around the corner from like near the store and shit. Older nigga, bro. So mind you, I'm probably like 10 years old at the time, 10, 11, somewhere around there.
10-year-old mister.
This nigga comes around the corner, bro, with a strap out. It's later. It's later in the night type shit. Like he was on some shit like he was about to blow shit down. You feel me? So we start taking off, bro, and they chasing us, cause like, and I live like towards the middle of the block, so like we get into my crib type shit, cause like, you feel me? Like the nigga, he ain't shoot at us or no shit like that, cause you feel me? Like the nigga, like he wasn't that dumb to like really shoot at some kids type shit. But
that shit's scary though. Guns are scary. A nigga chased with a machete one time.
Bro, my house got robbed before, cause like I've been like shit crazy, bro.
I remember. I think you told that story in the pub. It was like the first week I moved into some shit like.
I know my man's first day he ever stayed in my crib.
That
like,
shit.
Yeah, my house niggas ran in my crib.
Bro, I would never.
See, nigga, I told you I was in the trenches.
His mother never let him stay at my crib again for like 2 years, bro.
It's like,
This happened when he was like 7, I believe.
Yeah, because mothers don't let that shit down. They're like, damn, what
Bro,
if I sent my child somewhere and they came back talking about they got robbed that nigga house?
This before niggas got Xbox Live, so he couldn't play the game with the homies for mad long.
Yeah.
Ooh, I was at his crib.
Well, your mom said it was cool. You go over to his crib. His mom was just like, nah.
Yeah.
Oh, all right. That's valid.
My mom wouldn't let me go over niggas' cribs like that till I got a little older. For real.
My mother wasn't strict, bro, so it's like, I be hearing shit about like mothers being strict as fuck.
Yeah, no, my mom.
I be happy that my mother, like, my mother explained to like my neighbor the other day, like she almost hit me with her car. She was backing her car in so I could get some groceries or whatever the case may be.
She'd have hit me so I got some money. Nigga.
Nah, but like, he was like, yo, chill. Like, and I was like, bro, nah, it's cool. She hit me with her car before. He's like, nigga, what? I said, yeah. Like, when I was a kid, my mother hit me with her car before. Like,
how fast she going?
Probably like 20 miles per hour.
Oh, yeah, you got hit.
When my mom was a kid, her dad ran over her leg. She had to learn how to walk again.
Damn.
That's wicked.
Yeah. Yo, it was even crazier is like when I was a kid when she told me
every
this shit, so like,
every parent has that, yo, I'm a bad parent moment.
bruh. When she told me that it was fucked up is when she told me this shit, like I laughed hysterically. Like,
Yeah.
like right in her face.
Because you good now, so we can laugh.
Yo, I was like, why were you under the car? Like that was my first question.
That's crazy.
Bro, but like, like stupid at like why? But in reality, it's just like, bro, she was like, I was playing and like I fell and he didn't know and he backed up. I'm like, bro, I know that nigga felt
I would have been
terrible.
sick.
I'm like, bro, what? But God bless my grandfather. He died when she was 14, so you know.
God bless
She knew how to walk.
Was y'all parents ever fun? Like, y'all had like the fun parents out of y'all like your friend group or some shit?
The fun parent? No.
I definitely had the fun parents. My mother used to shoot us with BB guns and paintball guns and shit, bro.
Yeah, see, I couldn't even have water guns for real. Like, but like my mom, she wasn't super strict. It was, we Caribbean, like, so a lot of the shit the American kids was doing, it was like, why, like,
it's dead.
like niggas was racing and playing tag. And,
Oh, you want to shoot?
Yeah,
you want to shoot something?
and shit like that. But as soon as the guns came out, she like, nah, DJ, you ain't playing with no fucking
my next door
guns.
neighbors was Jamaican, bro. So like they helped like raise me. Like they used to like cook food and they'd like see me in the driveway type shit.
Niggas be broke
Like,
as shit. Bro, that's why I love being grip. You be broke as shit. You ain't got a
Mister, you want
motherfucking
patty?
thing. You wearing the same jeans a couple times in a week, but you gonna have food in that crib.
What?
You gonna have food in that crib.
Bro.
And you gonna have food for whoever come over. That shit,
facts.
bro.
Or niggas can't come over.
I want to tell y'all some shit that's gonna get me exiled. They used to cook with rice and peas and shit. I used to put ketchup on it sometimes.
Bro, get the fuck out my crib right now. Get out. Get out. Get out, my nigga.
Real young, bro.
Bro, niggas put ketchup on rice and peas, my
I
nigga.
was young though. Like
I heard that
real
before,
young,
unfortunately.
No, I haven't.
I heard that before.
I can't even look at this nigga.
They used to look at me crazy.
You eat
bro.
meatloaf, Raul. You stay out of this.
Hold on, bro.
You stay out of this too.
There's nothing wrong with meatloaf, bro.
Bro, we not doing this. Bro, it's no such thing as good
It's
meatloaf.
wicked, bro. Hold up. That's
Pause. Yeah, word. That was crazy. Bro, I'm not. To me, it's no such thing as good meatloaf. I will not slander. We're not slandering meatloaf this
you went to
episode.
culinary school and shit, bro. Like,
Bro, I grew up. Yo, and it's so crazy because this brings me into something I had on the list. What is the worst thing you ever had that your mom made?
Lima beans.
This nigga knew immediately.
I swear to God, like
Jimmy Neutron really spoke to him.
My mother only cooked them shits one time ever, bro. And she made me eat them. She's like, yo, you're not getting out from this table unless you eat these lima beans.
I ain't gonna. It might be because I'm Caribbean. My mom ain't never made nothing that I didn't like.
That was the only time my mother ever made some shit I didn't
But
like.
everything wasn't
It
like.
wasn't some shit you made that it was like, Mom, this not it. Never.
When she was probably trying to do some healthy shit.
Yeah, nah. What was it? What was it? And he said, "I'm leaving this shit alone." Raul, what's some shit your mom made that like you was like, nah, the worst meal your mom ever made?
She tried doing this homemade
Oatmeal.
Violent. Come here.
Wait. So
here.
there was no way how she make that? How she do that?
In a crock pot.
In a crock pot?
Yeah.
Wait, but did she have the oats?
Yeah, she had.
Oh, she had the oats. I thought she like tried to create the oats out of like.
That's where my head goes.
I
Yeah.
don't know. She had the oats.
So how did she do it?
I don't remember how she did it. I just remember just seeing a homemade oatmeal in a crock pot, and then I had it.
Sounds like she just made some trash ass oatmeal.
This is not.
It was nasty.
Yo, let's get it.
I just had some before I came over here,
Bro,
bro.
why the fuck is niggas eating hot cereal? Fuck out of here, bro.
ain't hot
Honestly,
cereal,
yo,
bitch.
Hell no, my nigga.
Honestly,
cream
yo,
of wheat,
I don't
grits, oatmeal, regular cereal. Get all that shit out of here.
See, honestly,
bro, grits is good on occasion. Grits is really slave cereal though. We gotta stop, my nigga.
It
Like,
might be, but it's good, nigga. What the
I'm
fuck?
not, bro. We don't have to eat like that no more, my nigga. We free.
All right, so get rid of soul food. Get rid of soul food then.
Why would I do that?
It's the same thing.
Bro, it's not
Same
bro,
thing.
It's not, bro, my nigga. Collard greens, mac and cheese, and yams are not the same as grits. You will not do this on here today.
What was we eating after slavery?
Who is we?
And the deep.
Who is us,
our
nigga?
ancestors, nigga.
Nigga, our ancestors didn't have a choice.
They didn't have a choice.
Bro, what?
That was the food we was eating, right?
Bro, niggas was free, but they wasn't free.
We still not free, but that's besides the point, bro. My third eye open today, bro. What's up?
See, I look at food like fuel for real. So I don't have to enjoy every single meal.
He's not lying. I live with this nigga. I've seen Zig eat some questionable meals, and then he just be like
I mean, well, also like I'm just being a
eat it
lazy
for nutrients. and all that shit.
I'm just a lazy grown man right now. So I'm like, yeah, I'm hungry. I don't really feel like eating this type of shit. But you know what? Fuck it, I'm gonna eat it just cause whatever.
Zig be like, I had some beans and I had some tuna that's high in protein, so I'm good.
But nah,
It's not a meal.
I just look at food like fuel. Like there's I don't like one thing. I hate to say food is nasty, no matter what it is. So like I don't really. The only thing I've ever had in my life that's nasty is potato salad. And
Whoa,
no, that's the only thing. I'm cool. I'm cool with that because that's literally the only. That's literally
No, it's not.
I'm saying
I make a phenomenal potato salad. I would not.
Shit fire. When he made the meals, I was like, oh, hold up, bro. That should have got a side of this only.
Potato salad is literally the only thing that like you can put on my plate ever that I'll be like, yeah, I won't eat it. Like I won't even taste it. Like, nah, I'm not.
Never mind. The oatmeal nigga can stay. You have to leave.
I don't know if the mic picked that up, but Sean just said he don't like yams either, bro.
Which yams?
Let's not do that, bro.
Nah, I'm just saying. Bro. They're not.
Sweet potato fries, none of that.
Sweet potato fries are criminal.
Yeah, them shit's disgusting, but
like whoever came up with those, go to hell.
I had somebody the other day. Oh, they're so good.
I feel like niggas who eat sweet potato fries just want attention. Like they just want niggas to see them being healthy. Cause like otherwise there's no reason to eat that. It's none. You can't like what do you put on the side of that shit? Ketchup?
wait, what?
You gonna dip a fried yam in ketchup?
Oh.
What do you put with that?
Yeah, you know it's crazy. I love sweet potato
I'm also a
fries
firm
and shit.
believer that most things don't need condiments though. Like,
Nah, everything needs sauce.
It depends.
that's
bro.
not
Everything
a fact.
needs sauce.
What?
Everything needs sauce. Sauce is very important. If you don't got the sauce, you lost. We're the Gucci.
I mean, I mean, like you can have sauce within the meal, I guess, but everything don't need sauce.
Yeah, bro.
I was deemed a criminal because I put French dressing on pizza sometimes.
Yo, this is you two for yo.
Like y'all put sauce on pizza
Nigga
and
putting
like
mac sauce on pizza.
and-
Yeah, I was just
see, I don't even know.
I like blue
I-
cheese.
I'll do buffalo.
I'll put like on a buffalo slice, a little bit of blue cheese, you know what I'm saying? That's good. You
honestly,
eat
yo,
ranch. I don't trust you already.
honestly, I really,
Yo, do niggas know what's in ranch?
I don't know that shit.
Dillweed, mayo,
all these
fucking sour cream,
all these condiments are
buttermilk,
Yeah,
bullshit.
that shit good.
and vinegar.
All
Fucking
these-
crazy.
All these condiments are bullshit though. Like for real. Like they like it's just fucking. It's just so much added salt and all that other wild bullshit in your system. Like they don't like. It's probably just because I'm Caribbean, bro, and we just like
I was about
like
to call you Gordon.
But you know what it is
though.
though? Because Caribbean food, the sauce or that extra flavor comes from the gravies. And
exactly.
And a lot of things are stewed.
Yeah, and I guess too. Also, like a lot of people eat a lot of shit that like I didn't like. I ain't really eat fast food and shit growing up.
But this nigga will McDonald's.
So like
out of shit.
Yeah, like now I'll eat McDonald's because I've eaten healthy enough to a point in my life where I can eat whatever the fuck I want and it don't matter.
Let me get 2 filet of fish.
Orange juice. Like I mean I haven't had a filet of fish since I started being pescatarian though.
And then let me get a big breakfast with the hot cakes.
Yeah, you gotta get the hot
juice.
cakes. Yeah, large orange juice for sure. What happened?
I used to work at McDonald's. Don't filet of fish be sitting there all day.
Fuck it.
Fuck it.
That nigga said I'm thugging it.
He don't care, bro. This nigga's stomach is made of aluminum, bro. This shit's strong. Yo, Mello do bullshit.
Stop. Like, he drink chocolate milk in the middle of the club. And then,
he did that. We went to the diner. The nigga ordered 2 large glasses of chocolate milk, my nigga. Half gallon of chocolate milk.
Yo, hold on.
Through in South Beach, my nigga.
I seen your story. Was he eating fish sticks or some shit?
Nah. They gave this nigga Sherm ordered mozzarella sticks. And they put this nigga 6 mozzarella sticks on the plate. Just threw them shits on the plate with no marinara sauce, bro.
No marinara sauce.
I seen that story. I was like, yo, what the fuck is going on?
Yo, bro. This shit came out. I said, yo, they gave you the sticks butt naked. Yo. Bro, butt naked mozzarella sticks is really criminal.
Steak butt naked is crazy.
Yo, I mean, it is what it is. Standard Regulation Podcast. What's y'all craziest drunk story? Drunk or high? You pick one. Zay go last, Mr. go second to last.
Damn, that's crazy.
Because,
I got one.
bro, your shit gonna be crazy. His shit gonna be crazier. I feel like the rest of us are reasonable humans.
Drug? Oh man,
sure.
I got a lot. I
got one. It's Mr. Fall actually. I'm snitching.
Oh wow. He said I'm snitching.
So I got edibles one time from this girl at work at my old job.
A couple.
So they was like these little peach rings, and it was like 3 in the pack, but the whole pack was like 300 milligrams or some shit.
That's cute.
But it was 3. But bro, I've been high before, but I don't get high like that. So we on the game and shit. I'm talking, I'm snitching. I'm talking to Mr. McLovin and shit. Shout out McLovin. So I'm talking to Mr. McLovin and shit. I'm like, yo, like I got these edibles. How many should I eat? They said 2. I'm like, yo, it's 3 in the pack. And I'm giving niggas all the details. It's 3 in the pack, the whole pack.
Always eat the whole edible, man.
300 milligrams. Come on, bro. I would have died. So
you lived.
So I'm telling them like, yo, 3 in the pack, 300 milligrams. They like, yo, eat 2. So I'm like, all right. They said eat 2, so I'm gonna eat 1 because I don't get what. Nah. Fuck out of here. So
I can't confirm or deny.
I'm like, them niggas said eat 2, so I'm gonna eat 1. So we playing the game and shit, and out of nowhere, like, I just feel like somebody slapped the shit out of me. So I like leave the game and hop on YouTube.
Yeah, when you're too high, you just gotta watch something. So I'm not about to function this controller.
But I wasn't even watching anything. I just like laid down on the couch with like the home screen of the Xbox just like on the TV. And I'm like laying awkward on the couch, but I don't feel nothing. I feel good as hell. I don't feel shit. So I'm like, yo, why am I laying like this? I get up. I walk to my room. I go to sleep. And the next thing I know, I'm having a dream that I'm having a dream that I'm about to throw up, and I actually throw up all over my bed.
Nice.
Through my nose.
Yo, what?
Throw up through the nose, the worst.
I threw up out my nose, bro. So I'm looking.
That had to be painful, bro. Gastric acid going through your nasal passage.
But it's like, bro,
I thought it my nose before.
I couldn't do nothing about it, bro. And I'm in the dark, so I'm trying to get up and turn the light on. I'm looking for my phone because usually I leave my phone in like the other room, so I'm not on it when I'm going to sleep. So I'm looking for my phone. I be on TikTok.
Do not disturb, head ass.
Yeah, right.
So I'm looking for my phone so I could text my brother to come help me because like I'm down bad right now, bro. Just threw up all over
I feel like I know where the phone at.
Threw up all over my bed. So I go get my phone, But I'm too high. Like, my brother's room is right next to the room I'm going in to get my phone. So instead of just being like, yo, bro, help me, I'll grab my phone and walk back into my room to text my brother, can you help me?
Nice.
So I'm
Walk past the nigga room and everything.
So I'm on the floor and I'm trying to climb back in my bed, but me climbing back in my bed, it feel like I'm climbing Mount Everest, bro. Mm-hmm. I'm at the point where like I can't move. Like I know what's going on
So
in
you
my
slept
mind.
in the throw up?
Huh?
You slept in the throw
I'm
up?
getting there. So
Jesus.
in my mind, I know what's going on, but like my body, I couldn't do shit, like nothing. So my brother bring me the water. I drink the water, throw up.
Nice.
So at this point, I feel like I'm about to shit myself.
Yo, Miss is a horrible person.
I feel like I'm about to shit myself. So I'm like, and at this point, bro, I'm butt ass naked. So I'm like,
too many.
So I'm like,
niggas is 2 for 2 on being butt ass.
So like my eyes closed.
You had throw up on your meat?
Nah. So like I'm
So you got throw up everywhere, but not on your meat.
all over my bed. It was just all over my bed. So I'm talking to my brother. I'm like, yo,
I'm talking to your brother, butt ass nigga.
Yeah, I'm like, yo, I'm about to ask you some wild shit. Keep in mind, in my mind, like everything is like fine, but my body, I can't do anything. Like I can't move or nothing. So I'm like, yo, can you take me to the bathroom? Because I feel like I'm about to shit myself.
With throw up on yourself?
No, I didn't have throw up on me. I threw up all over the bed.
I don't believe that. And then you hopped in the bed.
All right, I'm getting to that. So he takes me to the bathroom. I go back into my room, and I just like, so actually, I'm sitting on the toilet, right, butt ass naked, and like,
now it's throw up on
I
the
just feel like myself moving. So I'm moving like this and shit. But like I have no control over
This nigga is wobbling side to side.
wobbling side. And my brother's like, "Are you okay?" I'm like, "Yeah, like I know what I'm doing, but like I can't do nothing about it. Like I'm that high. Like I'm that high."
Trying to imagine Reg dealing with all this, like just everything you're describing. Trying to have Reg deal with this.
Bro, he thought I was finna die, bro.
Bro, I'm seeing. I'm like, yo,
seeing me like that, bro.
Like, yo, do we need to take you to the hospital? Because we can go right now. We can call mom.
And I'm
I
like,
hate that one hospital.
And I'm sitting on the toilet. And he's like, he doing all that. Like, he got it to a T. And I'm like, yo, shut the fuck up. Like, you talking is making this worse. So he take me back to my room.
You try to help a butt naked nigga on the toilet get his life together, and you telling him shut the fuck
With
up.
throw up on his meat.
Because him talking was just like making it worse. Like, so I go back in my room, and then I wake up in the morning with a face full of dry throw up.
This nigga slept face first in the throw up.
It could have been worse though.
But your skin mad clear though, bro. So you know what I mean?
All that acid probably flushed you out for a little grip.
Bro, that shit, I had to call out of work the next 2 days, bro.
You was still high for 2 days?
I was high the day after because I took the edible at like 10 p.m. And all this shit happened at like midnight, 1 o'clock.
Niggas had to get that out their system. Like, you still was high.
You ever threw up off an edible?
Yep.
Nah, I don't really do edibles for real.
I hop back in the party. I'm like, yo, mister, like, yo, fuck you. Man, McLovin.
So
Bro, can you imagine if I ate 2? Only ate 1. Can you imagine
that's
if
what
I
I'm
listened to
saying.
them?
This is a horrible person.
Bro, but I do edibles though, bro. You feel me? Like I don't.
He
do 'em.
doesn't.
Yeah, but that's why I know I told him to take 1. It had to be McLovin who said take 2.
Yeah, McLovin definitely probably told you
It
to
had
take
to
2.
be McLovin, bro.
McLovin probably was like, yo, fuck it, take 2
Yeah,
again.
you ain't got nothing to do tomorrow.
Yeah,
Just
bro,
go ahead and
you
take
know what I'm
2.
saying? You good. You don't go to work till. That sound like Chris. Shout out to homie McLovin, man. My craziest story probably has to be the time I smoked weed laced with coke.
That was a bad experience?
Let me explain to you. So, like, this is when, again, South Brunswick, bro. Getting high with white folks is really, really different.
Yeah, getting high with white folks is different because they smoke way more than we do.
Yo, they do, and the shit is always good. And like the quality of weed that niggas was smoking back then,
they start off with an eighth and a bomb.
bro, immediately. Like I did a gas mask and the niggas, yo, ready? It was this nigga named Alex Patakos.
He was white,
it
so
was
he
Alex
was a
Patakos
nigga, right?
and Alex Lorber. Y'all not listening to this podcast, and if y'all got regular lives now, y'all cool niggas, y'all white, y'all figured it out.
So they're not
These
niggas.
2 niggas were the
Continue.
getting highest niggas ever. Like I'm talking about, like, so we at Patago's crib. Like, Patago's got a room in his basement.
I would hope so.
He got a room in his basement that like you go in, it's just lights and shit, and it's just like he got a fucking smoke machine in there. So niggas did a gas mask in that room with the weed laced with coke. So like, I didn't know at the time that that's what happened. So it wasn't like intentionally doing weed laced cocaine at like 16. That's not what happened. So like, but afterwards,
you did a smooth little 3.5.
Bro, it was no, this was a dub, my nigga.
I'm talking about coke. I'm talking about coke.
Oh yeah, I don't know how much it was at that point.
I told you how much.
But like niggas, so afterwards, right? We in the room, we smoked some shit. Niggas about to smoke again. He's like, yeah, like we're out of it. So now, mind you, niggas was taking little pinches, putting this shit in the bong, stretching it. Like the bong will take your weed, bro. If you got an eighth, bro, a bong, having a bong will last you a long time. Like, especially if you're not like, if you don't gotta sit there and just like get fucking ripped and smoke that shit, bro. You put like a little nug in the bong, bro. 2 hits, you really don't need no more than that. Like if that's how you feeling. So we did that shit, bro. He shakes the bag afterwards. He was like, "Huh, that's strange." Like what? He's like, "This look like little white powder in the bottom of the bag." Like he's like, "That looks like he's shaking it like this." He's like, "That looks like cocaine." So immediately I started to panic, cause like at this point, like I'm like, "Bro, like we smoke weed. Like I'm smoking with you. Like why the fuck are we doing weed?" He's like, "Bro, I didn't know." Like it's like, so it's laced with a little coke. It's fine. Like
nice.
Bro, when shit like this happen, bro, white people be mad calm. Cause
they've been doing coke,
bro. Like it's fine. Like it's a little cocaine. Like
it'll 14 and shit, bro.
He's like, bro, to be out of your system, like it's not even that big of a deal. Like
2 days.
Yeah. I know this now. But he's like, bro, like it'll be out of your system. It's like nobody's gonna drug test. It's like we're fine. Like you sleep it off, you'll be good. So
sleep the coke off.
You feel me?
Niggas is crazy.
So now
you will eventually.
Mind you, we smoked a whole dub of the shit and we're 16. I've never had cocaine in my system. I've never done none of these things. I'm just used to smoking weed. The next day I woke up cooking. Like I'm talking about like we had just smoked cooking. I went through a whole day of school, like block scheduling. So 4 classes, 90 minutes apiece, like and gym. Did all that shit, went home. Still cooking.
Nice.
So I'm like, bruh, like, when is this gonna be over? Cause like, yeah, like, you know, you did some shit you'd never done before. Like, you're just sitting there like, bruh, like, this is not ending. It doesn't seem like when is this gonna be over? Next morning I woke up, not as high as the next day, still kind of high though. Kind of came down around like lunchtime. But that was I literally that's probably no bullshit like the last time I smoked with that nigga. Because at that point I'm like, bro, like what can you do? Like how do I know that like how do I know this? Like you saying right now like, oh wow, it looks like this. But like
you put that shit in that bitch.
You feel me? I'm like, I don't know.
You smoking a woo banger, that's crazy.
Bro, out the bong with a gas mask.
Oh, yeah, that's not even a woo banger though, cause it ain't a blunt.
Yo,
that shit just a woo.
Ooh. The pop smoke.
Nah. I don't know, bro. Like I feel like none of my shit's like crazy. I think I told like the airline story. I was too high on the airplane. I had a drunk night. My sister had connected to get like gallons of Henny for like $50 one summer.
What?
Yeah, she was connected, bro. I don't know how.
He was drinking
like,
4 locals.
If I wanted them type shit, I could go to Irvington. I go to a nigga house here and he'd have them on deck or some shit, bro. Pay $50 for a gallon of Henny.
Them niggas was stealing.
Yeah, they was getting it off, bro. I ain't asking no questions.
Look at Rose trying to find out, like, how can I get in contact with this person?
It's like 5 years ago or whatever it was. But like, we was having like, you feel me? I was working at United at the time, so like we used to have cookouts and shit. Like everybody used to get off late. So it's like we gonna party with each other because like we all just got out of work already. You feel me? So one of the older guys at the shit, he had his own crib, so we used to throw cookouts in the backyard. So mind you, I had the gallon of Henny in my trunk or some shit, I think, because I picked it up before work. And that night, bro, I think I finished most of that gallon by myself. Like
beautiful.
With help of some people, but not too many.
There's never a reason to have a
It's
gallon.
never a reason, bro, but I was young. I was young, bro. That was my drink of choice. So the last thing I really remember, like leaving the house, was like I was trying to fuck like one of my coworkers and like
beautiful
on the sidewalk type shit, bro.
Beautiful.
On the side.
Yeah, cause I give it up crazy sometimes, bro.
Sometimes, nigga, we.
That was him on McCarter Highway, matter of fact.
Nah, relax.
She covered the spread that day.
Nah.
Ooh, nice.
But nah, like I end up not doing it because like I had smacked it before, but feel me. But that's the last thing I remember. But I don't know how. But
I've been on the sidewalk,
the next
butt
thing
naked.
I remember, bro, in my life, bro, I woke up butt ass naked in my crib, bro.
Beautiful.
I don't know what happened. Like prior to that, bro.
That's a guy called Good Ass Night. Y'all niggas seen Guy
really,
Code, right?
You said what?
Shit. Y'all you seen Guy Code, right? The show, yeah. That's a guy called Good Ass Night.
Nah, bro, because I can't remember what I did after that moment of trying to fuck shorty on the sidewalk type shit.
And you woke up not in jail?
I just woke
butt
up not
naked?
in jail, bro.
That's a guy called.
win.
That's a guy called Good Ass Night.
It's a win, but you feel me?
And got handy for 50 for the love.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Yeah, but that was probably like the craziest thing just because off the strength of like, I don't remember what the fuck happened. Ain't no telling what I did that night, you feel me? I made it home though.
Beautiful.
Yeah,
I parked my
That's what matters.
I parked my shit on the sidewalk a little bit, but you feel me?
That shit, getting back home safe is underrated, man.
Yeah, bro. Cause I could have woke up in jail, bro. I would have never knew me. I could have been Henry Ruggs or some shit, bro.
Yeah.
Jesus, you could have hit a dog and you could have killed a dog and almost killed a white woman.
Nah, somebody did end up dying there.
The dog died.
The dog.
Nah, the lady died too though.
Oh, the lady died too?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, he's gone. You didn't.
He's
They're
clipped.
gonna Aaron Hernandez. That nigga. They're gonna be turning them jerseys in.
He's clipped.
Zig, do you have something that's not super extravagant?
I go crazy.
Fuck it, go crazy.
I'm just keep this simple. Wait, we talking about drugs or you talking about high or drunk?
High or drunk. So drugs get you high.
Oh boy. All right. So I'm gonna tell two. I'm gonna make this quick. First one is I was in high school. I'm 16 and I'm 17 senior year. Did I commit already? No, I didn't commit, but I already knew what school I was going to. It was track season. I went to my homie crib and we chilling there smoking and shit. It's like May. And it's like 9 o'clock. Niggas like, yo, let's just go to Rutgers. This is back when they used to go to Rutgers and just randomly party and shit. So we went out there. Before we went, I popped the E pill. That was the first time I ever did E in my life. That was the first time I ever did E in my life. We get out there. I'm also drinking and smoking and shit. So, you know, we partying, we having fun. We get back at like maybe like 5 in the morning or something like that. I'm in the Zig Cave for y'all who know the Zig Cave, and I'm on my bench trying to pass out. But if anybody knows anything about ecstasy, like you ain't gonna go to sleep. So
At all.
I
yeah,
just wanted to try it.
nah, ecstasy is cool. But once
Molly before?
I don't pop pills or nothing, bro.
but once you
I did it straight off the rock.
I did Molly. I snorted Molly one time.
Yeah, straight off the
I
rock.
forgot I snorted
I seen
Molly.
one, like the reason why I would never do it because I seen one of my men pour it up in like he crushed it up and put it in water or whatever. And he drank the Molly water and shit. That nigga was like dead at the.
Oh yeah, Molly one. Yeah, I mean it's Molly get you fucked. Yeah,
He put like 3 of them bitches in there. I was like, this nigga crazy.
I took it. My man shaved it off the rock again in South Brunswick, and put it in. It made what's called a parachute.
Nice.
With toilet paper. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I know you're talking
So
about.
you take the shit, put it in toilet paper, and like just enough to do it like that, and then you pause. You just swallow it, and the toilet paper deteriorates. But like you don't want it to get on your tongue or whatever because it'll burn through it. Like it's that pure.
Yeah.
But like you do that, and like when you swallow it, like your body itself will like make it dissolve on the way down. So it just enters your system that way. It's the purest way you can do it.
Yeah.
Snorting it.
I started Molly in college, but back to this. So I get back to the crib. It's like 5 in the morning, and I'm chilling, about to try and go to sleep, and I get a call. Niggas like, yo, where you at? Where you at? Where you at? I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about, nigga? I'm in my crib. Like, bro, like the bus is waiting for you. I'm like, what are y'all niggas talking about? They're like, yo, we got a track meet, my nigga. And I'm like, oh shit. So we had a regional track meet that day. It was like the Metuchen regional relays.
This is the most Zig
that
shit.
you didn't remember you had a track meet in the morning.
Yeah.
Like, you're the sickest nigga on earth, bro.
So mind you, I'm the captain.
You definitely the sickest nigga on
I'm one of the
earth,
captains. Like I'm not the captain, but I'm one of the captains and shit. And this was the relay joints too. So like I was in multiple events. I was in a long jump relay, a triple jump relay. I was in a sprint medley, and I was in the some other medley. bro. And it was raining, bro. Tell me how. And I'm broke at this point too, and I didn't want to go to my mom asking for money because she was gonna be like, "Little kid, you off drugs right now." So I ended up getting a bus to come pick me up at my house. the bus from the high school come pick me up at my house. They never do shit like that, but I don't know. I just finessed it. The bus picked me up in my house. Fucking, I sleep on the bus ride. And when I get to the relay, I fall asleep. Right, Bert? What it do?
No, it was good.
Oh, you in time for a perfect story? I'm talking about how I was high off ecstasy, and I was drunk, and I was smoking weed, and I forgot I had a track meet, and now I'm currently.
Pass me Bert headphones so I can hear this nigga.
Now I'm currently on the stands at the track meet and shit. Tell me how. Out of those 4 events, I ended up winning 2 gold, 1 bronze. Yeah. I get, and mind you, no food, no nothing. Just eat. And it was a relay medley, so it was LT. Long. it was long. Like so.
Wait, you was off of ecstasy, and the only nigga that I know that would do this is it.
Performance enhancing drug.
So I end up getting back to the crib at like 6 p.m. Fell asleep from like 6 p.m. to probably like 11 a.m. the next day on the floor of my living room. Missed the biggest party of the year, which I was cool with because I had enough big parties. But yeah, that was one of them. And then my other one was the night of the Lil Durk show, where, you know, when I perform and shit, I like to drink Casamigos. So I drank a lot of Casamigos. And then after the show, after opening up for that nigga, and his set was done and shit, we dipped. Went to South Beach. Niggas bought another bottle, and I ended up, drove the whip. No, because I had left my whip by Jose crib. We ended up getting back to Jose crib. He had to leave to Miami the next day, right? It was Miami. Yeah. So at this point, this is where I had nowhere to live. Like the first night of the Durk show was really like the first night where I like didn't know where I was gonna sleep at and shit like that. So
look at life.
So I get to what happened?
I said, look at life.
Yeah, so
true artist.
So I get to his crib. I remember getting in the car, and then I blacked out. Woke up. So I remember I called this girl and was like, "Yo, can I stay with you tonight? Because I have nowhere." And she had no business. She had no business saying yeah, but she said yeah. Like shout out to her, like. But she ended up. So after getting in Jose's car, in my car after we got to his crib after South Beach, I black out. I wake up walking on the sidewalk in EO. Her crib somewhere around, but I don't remember where her crib's at. I had my phone, I had my car keys though. But so at that point, I'm like, okay, I'll park my car somewhere near. But I'm teed at this point. So I'm just walking on the street and shit. And my phone's dead. So she's waiting up for me. She's like, she'll know if something happened to me and shit like that. I end up seeing a car ride by. I flagged the car down, asked the nigga to pull over. And he pulled over in EO too, right on South Clinton. He pulled over. Let me charge my phone. I basically broke everything down. So I'm like, yo, I ain't gonna lie. I'm T. I don't know where I parked my car at. I'm supposed to be going to this girl crib. I don't got nowhere to stay, whatever. Can I charge my phone real quick? So I call her. Charged my phone. Called her, whatever. Got to her crib. Woke up in the morning like, yo, like, you know where I parked my car? She was like, nah, I don't even know how you got here for real. I just know when you got here, you called me, but your phone was dead for like 40 minutes. So I was like, mad scared. And I was like, oh, all right, cool. You know, whatever. I'm here now. So at this point, I'm like, oh, all right, well, I know I left my car back in Union because at the end of the day, I know I was T. I probably didn't drive, which unfortunately I did. Thank you. I'm here, but very irresponsible. But this was July 3rd. This was July 2nd was a Sunday. July 2nd was a Saturday. July 3rd was a Sunday. July 4th was a Monday. Yep. I remember this because the 3rd, so I remember this because the 3rd was a Sunday. I ended up working that day. So I went right from the girl crib to work because I knew that my car was in Union. So I was like, you know what? Let me just go to work the Sunday, get this bread. I worked all day Sunday. Monday morning I woke up. It's the 4th. So I'm talking to Jose dad and shit, and they're like, yo, come through. We having a 4th cookout. I get to his crib and I realize my car is not there. So I'm like, wait, what the fuck? So I called Jose and I'm like, yo, these niggas are in Miami. I'm like, yo, I don't know where my car is at. Da, da, da. So I'm asking niggas if they can pull up the camera and shit. Da, da, da. So for a minute, I'm like, yo, I think somebody stole my car because I don't remember driving it. Yeah. So I Ubered from Union to East Orange, walked around East Orange for like an hour looking for my car. Because I'm like, okay, it had to be close to this girl's crib. Couldn't find it. His dad's like, yo, just come back to the crib. I already know what you're dealing with your life, with, your fatherhood, just all this other shit. Just come back to the crib, enjoy the day, chill with the family and shit. So I ended up losing my car for 3 days because, mind you, the 4th is the Monday, so nothing was open.
Nigga said this shit like it was his wallet.
So Saturday night is when all that shit happened. I guess early Sunday morning it got told, probably like 4 or 5 in the morning. That shit I probably parked it somewhere ridiculous. That's the biggest mystery in my life. Where was that car parked? That's what I really want to know. Because it could have been parked in the middle of the fucking street for all I fucking know. Yeah. So I ended up losing my car for 3 days, and because the 4th was the Monday and there wasn't shit open, I didn't get my car until, and they told it because it had temp plates. But this was during COVID where like
everyone had temp plates.
So because it was East Orange, I had to, and this is when they were still doing appointments at DMV. I had to go down to like South Brunswick type shit, using mother of my child car.
South Brunswick.
Which now I forever go to DMVs further down south now because them niggas just nice.
They're nice and there's nice no lines. Okay. Their appointments work.
Yeah.
And you're in and out in 40 minutes.
Exactly. So yeah, I'll smoke my weed, go right down to the DMV, down wherever. So because it's East EO, I couldn't just go with the shit to show like, okay, yeah, my temp is still valid, whatever. No, I had to get a whole new registration. Mind you, and all my clothes were in my car because I had nowhere to live. So every single piece of clothing I owned was in my whip. So like for like probably 4 days and shit, like I really had no whip, no car,
no clothes,
nowhere to stay. Like shit was real wild, and then I ended up getting it back, obviously. And then but shout out to Anamila, man. She bought me some shirts and some socks and drawers and shit.
You know the craziest thing about that whole story, bro?
What?
Is the nigga that stopped for you so you could charge it.
That's the crazy. And then here's the ill part, because I hate to say, I don't like to say I'm a real nigga, but I was like, yo, if you ever need something, bro, whatever it is, holla at me. I work at South Beach, boom. Nigga ended up pulling up to South Beach a couple times, bro, and like really like spending some bread and tipping niggas good. You feel me?
The next time, I want to meet this nigga,
bro. His name Femi. Shout out to Femi, man.
Yo, what?
And it's because he came through. His niggas told him the story that like them niggas, they was like, yo, I never heard nothing like that, but that's crazy. Bro, mind you, that was also the night I opened for one of the biggest artists in the fucking world.
I wasn't gonna stop.
Most niggas wouldn't stop.
Yeah, I wasn't gonna stop.
That's cloth talk.
Yeah, but that's why like I'll stop and do shit like that. But yeah, that was definitely a crazy time in my life.
Yo, I think for me the crazy part of that story was the fact that you were an athlete captain. Like this is before the prior story.
Yeah. And
the bus coming to your crib.
Yeah, the bus.
Like buses wouldn't even like go down hills that they wasn't supposed to on their route. Like them niggas travel the route. The gas is allotted per the route, and that's it.
Niggas came to my crib.
So niggas spend, and like realistically, like where Union High School was, it's really like a 4-minute ride. So like I would hope they wasn't being dickheads, especially because
they spun the block.
That's literally what they did. Like they went up they went up Burnett Ave and then they made a right. And then it's like, technically, here's how Zig's told. It's like, really, if you look at it, right, my crib is kind of on the way to the Parkway, and it's like, we got to go to Metuchen anyway. So, like, if you come down Burnett and just come down Stanley, I'll be waiting on the side, so you don't even got to turn on my block.
Because there was no way I was asking my mom for a ride, bro.
See, don't it sound like I was, like Zig was talking when I said it?
She was going to be like, yo, you off the drugs if I asked her for a ride. Because, you know, parents, they just know, bro. Parents know, bro. That shit funny as hell. But yeah, I got a couple other crazy stories, but that was just two that I could think of right now.
Being the athlete part was funny to me. And speaking of athletes, me and Ra got to see Kyrie Irving play live this week. It wasn't 100% Kyrie. It wasn't NBA game Kyrie, but it was still Kyrie hooping against.
Yo, how did niggas know about that, bro? Because I was just seeing that shit on niggas' stories, bro.
Kyrie tweeted it.
Because I live 5 minutes from Kane, bro. Like,
Kyrie tweeted it.
That's why you gotta go back to the hood, mister, so you can let us know what all the bullshit going on.
I wasn't on social media at the time, bro. Like,
yeah, Kyrie tweeted it the day before. Kyrie tweeted it the day before and was like, "Yo, 7 p.m. King University." Like,
he learned that from J. Cole, by the way.
Why niggas ain't
fuck J. Cole?
Hit my line and say like, "Yo,
bro, get like
fuck you."
All right, but no, realistically, I seen it on Twitter and I like RT'd it, whatever. I didn't. No funny shit. I thought everybody saw it, so I
don't really scroll on Twitter like that no more, bro. I don't be on that shit like that.
But it was like, so basically, it was a pro-am game. I think at some point, they might have had one the day before or whatever. But it was like, it started out when niggas they was doing one-on-ones for money. Kids, these two little kids played one-on-one for some Kyries. The nigga that won, the little nigga that won, because it was like a size 8 Kyrie or size 7 Kyrie. Kid wore an 8, so he couldn't fit him. So he gave the kicks to the nigga that lost. Yeah, it was a dope event.
It's tough.
And then like you said earlier, like Kyrie did like a moment of silence for BG. I mean, she didn't die, but like moment of silence for her freedom.
Free both the BGs, man.
Yeah, facts. But it was really cool to just kind of see professional hoopers hooping against niggas that probably feel like that. Because the dude who sucked, by the way.
Yeah, I was hearing him on the mic when I was watching it on YouTube. I was like, he kind of mid.
Yeah, as far as though he just kept saying this guy is a professional hooper. Rob was like, bro, this nigga's getting me tight. Like, he just kept saying it. But it's like watching, like, and I think Zay Briscoe played. He was in the backcourt with Kyrie, which was like dope to see as well.
That's big.
Shout out Jersey.
Yeah, big shout out Jersey. You feel me? They was like, you could tell the difference of the caliber of player. Like, when you watch them two play, and then we're watching the guys playing with them. That's not to take away from the guys that they were playing against, because I'm nowhere near as skilled as anybody that was on that court.
One light-skinned nigga was kind of tough, though.
Yes.
Yeah, he was tough.
Yeah, he was tough.
Oh, yeah, he started talking shit to Kyrie. I'm like, man, why I be going against y'all favorite athletes talking shit? You should.
But at the same time, you have to like, watching the game, Kyrie was walking around on defense, like, and still getting steals.
Yeah, like, from what I seen, he ain't started playing until everybody just basically started going 1v1 like the last 4 minutes, kind of.
And then it was like he was frying niggas. Like, he might have missed those shots, but it's like, nigga, like, if he went 100% all game, it wouldn't have been close. It wouldn't have been fun for niggas. You feel me? So it's like watching that tier of player and then watching them be able to turn it on and turn it off was really, really crazy.
R.P. Kobe.
Facts. Like, I don't, like, that was my first time, I guess, seeing that difference of skill level in person. Like, I don't know if anybody else has. Have you been to any of these pro-am games before? Like, you went to watch them?
I seen shit in the hood.
Like,
definitely.
Like, yeah, they was doing during COVID.
Yeah.
Trenches League?
Yeah, that type of shit.
But I remember even before COVID, like, that shit they got in Branchbrook Park. I used to go, like, every summer and watch some niggas ball. Because I'm a firm believer. Like, I feel like I can step on any basketball court until you start talking about niggas who got full rides to big schools. Then I'm good. Like, if you play ball on a college team and you started every year for, like, since you was a freshman, or you started at some point and you play, like, considerable basketball, then maybe depending on what level you played, because I got a couple homies I play with who played in college, so I can still ball with to this day. But I know I'm the nigga on the squad who just got to make the shots that he open for. But it's some niggas, so I'm like, yeah, I'm not balling with you.
I'm not balling with nobody dunking in warm-ups.
I'm not balling with y'all niggas, man.
Why would I do that? Why would I do, bro? Listen to me. Listen to me.
Hoopers, bro. So, like,
yeah,
I'm not. But this is not my sport. So I already don't have, like, watching basketball, like, understanding the game, sure. But knowing where to be, when to be there, how to do this, how to do that, it doesn't come naturally to me. Like, I can do it. I can see the court, but, like, on defense and certain shit like that, bro, I'm not getting dunked on because I didn't know the nigga was coming from this way, and the nigga was throwing the alley-oop, and I'm watching the nigga with the ball, and the nigga come baseline off the alley-oop and dunk on my head. I have too much pride for that. I'm being honest.
It's a part of
I almost got dunked on a playing field, Jim. Jesus Lord, my goodness.
Shout out to the guys.
God damn.
Nah, I'm not.
R.P. Dijon too. R.P. D. Bread, man. That nigga was tough, man.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that was a cool dude.
I'm not.
Yeah,
you been dunked on before?
No, I've almost been dunked on.
Been dunked on before, mister?
Hell no.
Has anybody in this room been dunked on before? Hell no. Would anyone like to get dunked on?
Who the fuck want to get dunked on?
And that's exactly why I don't deal with niggas who dunk in warm-ups.
You ever been ran over in football?
Yes.
It's the same shit. It's the same shit, just on a different.
See, I only got run over one
But
time.
I feel like that never happened to you before?
Get ran over?
Yeah.
I think.
Bro, it's football. You feel me?
Well, I mean,
back to my point, bro. Like,
well, I put it like
it happens.
like
it's a part of the sport.
and I feel like
you don't want to get, but you don't want.
Yo, oh my God, it was just look for you, bro.
Kickoff.
I've been crossed. Nigga ever made you fall?
Freshman year, that's the worst shit ever, bro.
No, a nigga never made me fall.
But I don't think I left the field my freshman year, bro.
Nigga ever made you fall in basketball?
Yeah, one time.
Yeah.
One time, bro.
Yeah,
But he didn't like. It wasn't like a one-on-one type of situation where like I'm facing him and he crossed me up. It was like the game was on the line type shit. But like,
that
like
nigga
I played defense, cause like you feel me. Like the nigga was on the baseline about to shoot a jump shot. Like so he started his jump shot. I'm running to him so I could like contest the shot.
Yeah, that nigga pump fakes you.
He peeped me cause of the in and out fast as hell, bro. So I tried to stop.
Bro,
but I
no.
just kept going,
And you
bro.
slid.
Nah,
bro.
It was like my feet tried to stop. Like
Yeah,
I peeped
and
it.
you slid. Like,
Yo, this for the union heads.
I fell cuz didn't even shoot the ball, bro. He threw. Shout out to my nigga.
I'm good.
Bro. Like the nigga threw the ball in the air, bro. I think he flattened the ball too because his nails in the top of the gym.
Bert, you ever nigga ever made you fall?
Who, me?
Yeah.
Hell no. Niggas crazy.
I
knew he was gonna
I
say
know a
niggas
couple
crazy.
niggas who can make you fall right now.
They can't. Like, yo, it's like, I'll tell you this. Cause, and I'll
Bert,
put
do you
I'll put
ball?
this, like,
Nah, Bert who?
yes, I do.
Bro,
yes, I do.
Bet.
I'll ball with my bro. Like, he would tell you. But, nah, cause Paulie, and I'll put this on
Bert better than me?
Paulie said I can't guard a guard. And I want him to see how the way I guard. So, niggas want the one-on-one, we get the one-on-one.
Yo,
Jail
Shay,
ball, whatever.
you think I could beat Bert in the one-on-one? It'll be a good game.
Bert can hoop, bro.
Nah, I believe it.
Is this sciatica? Is this
And
sciatica?
then, bro, it's
Sciatica
crazy.
shit?
No,
You see my shit been good the last 2
it's
weeks.
crazy.
My shit
No,
been
no,
hot
no.
the last 2 weeks.
Like, and it's crazy because, like, the progress, like, you gotta think about it. I just got back in the ball after not balling for like 5 years.
Bert, you
Yo,
gotta
like,
come hoop with us. We be hooping.
I'm
We be
down
hooping
for
at
it,
like
bro.
2 a.m. in the
Where
dark.
at? Yeah.
Nah, that ass Taylor Park and Milford. So it's not completely in the dark.
I did that, bro. I did that shit when I was like in middle school, like playing in the dark. I'm not doing that shit no more, bro.
Bruh,
Like,
it is probably
that shit got-
literally, it is probably the most fun experience. You can see enough.
I know. I know how the way it gets. Like over by my crib, like we got the little park and they got the lights and shit. But like you can still see the hoops and shit. But like I did that shit in middle school where it was just like it was crazy. I wasn't even expecting to hit some of the shots that I was hitting back then.
That shit is
like
jail
it was
ball.
like not yo. It is. It really is.
Especially
Like,
playing with
like,
fucking
bro, like,
T-Bone, jail ball.
Yeah. Like, cause I had this one dude I used to be in high school with. His name was Cool. His nickname was Kuba, right? Whatever.
Wait, Kuba?
But-
You talking about White Kuba?
Yeah,
Kuba
that's
was
why.
tough. I play with Kuba. Fucking.
Kuba fucked up. He fucked up his ankle
Yo,
or some shit, and that shit fucked him up, bro.
I was wondering what
like-
happened to bro. I won a summer championship with that nigga playing with at the Kevin Boyle camp. The nigga who coached
bro,
St. Pat's.
from middle school. Me and Kuba used to ball every
Beam.
day.
You play with Beam?
Yeah, I played with Beam. I played with fucking
Them niggas
Hawk. I
was
played
tough.
Yeah, I
was
I
tough.
played with some hoopers. Like I played with a lot, like even from Linda. I played with Elijah Hodge, fucking Mikey Campo. Like all these niggas was like they're deadly. Like Justice Philippe, like that's my man. Like I could hit him up. Like yo, what's good, bro? Like I really missed the ball, my nigga. Like
Yo, Rose, that was wild flagrant. nigga threw ass on stage.
No, we didn't.
Yo, we need to
Nigga said, let me just get on by right here real quick.
My mom might be listening.
That's what you're worried about?
All the shit you done said, nigga.
Oh yeah, right. Shit. But now, I bet now we gotta get some. We gotta play some basketball now. We gotta play some basketball now.
We're gonna smoke NTS.
We're not. Yeah, like I want to play
It's gonna
NTS
get
because they
bad.
were talking a hot shit.
And now Rara's on the pod now, so he's officially, you know what I'm saying? I mean,
That nigga has his one episode initiation.
Y'all niggas ain't
They gonna be like,
you ain't even got to worry about that. Y'all ain't even got to worry about that. We got niggas that's in the background.
but we hooping,
They on the
bro.
squad.
It's gonna be a good game. The niggas here, and we talked about, touched on it a little bit earlier, but like you just mentioned all the niggas you play. Either y'all ever play with or against Briscoe?
Never played against Briscoe, but like seeing how the way like he's matured, like, and I asked him why he's not in the league after like watching him. Like I watched him in the crew league, and then also like we was having a conversation earlier, me and Shake, and he was just giving me some like a rundown on some shit that happened earlier, and I was just like, well, God, I'm like, it's got to be something why he's not in the league, like, but he deserves that shot again.
No, he gonna get it, bro. That nigga, like, just why, like, what it was a pro-am game, and I don't want to. What was it? Hoopsville.
Yeah.
Hoopsville pro-am game.
74 on these niggas.
74 American points.
You know how fucking insane that is, bro. It's like even if like you score that, like you still guard, like niggas is not guarding you, but if you watch how the way Isaiah does it, he's a shot creator.
Bro.
Yeah, he's a shot creator also. Like he will step back or side step you to death.
If you had to, because we're all 2K players, right? What would you say his 2K build would be?
His 2K build probably like nah, because he don't dunk like that, so he'd be like a play shot.
Probably a playmaker.
Playmaker shot creator?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably something
He'd be a
like
play shot.
But
That's valid though.
I played with Briscoe and against him. I played with him we was a little younger, like in middle school and shit. But that was when he was a little chubby. But he was always nice though. That's the thing. At that point he was a grade below us. He was always nice. It wasn't until like, so his dad was coaching the team. RP is Pops too. But his dad was coaching the team. I played with them niggas for 2 years. He was always a one-on-one bucket. Like it didn't matter. But it wasn't until, because he was supposed to be in our grade based on age, but for whatever reason he was in a grade below us. And then it wasn't until going into high school when he reclassified, and then he became 2 grades below me. And then when I was in military school, I used to come back in the summers and shit and play at the Dijo camps, and he was he was playing at the Dijo camps and shit, and I was like, yo, this nigga done went from 5'9", 190 or 210 type shit to like 6'2", fucking 195, like going up and down the court. And that's when I realized, like, oh nah, bro he might got it. But it was always cool. It was always funny because we balled, like, it was a couple nice niggas who was from where we was at. Like, I remember I was balling with Trey Bell. Like, Trey Bell was better at basketball.
Big shout out Trey Bell
at
Steelers camp.
Yeah,
fucking
word.
DB coach at Akron. Like,
yeah,
just want
and shout out to Jalen too, his little brother, good looking.
Like number one DB in his class.
That nigga, number one DB in 2025 class. Shout out to Big Marion, man.
Jalen who?
Bell. Yeah, but
my little cousin Jalen, I think he class 2024. He the number 1 DB or number 2 DB right now in the state.
Where he play? In Jersey?
Yeah, I see in Hall Prep.
Oh yeah, Jalen, the Bells, they moved down to Georgia, so he coaches some 5A team in Georgia. Here he got like 27 offers. He just got offered by Miami like yesterday, I think. Some shit like that. And nigga, he didn't even go to a sophomore year yet. But nah, I remember balling with Briscoe like when getting into high school. And it's funny because this goes into a funny story where if anybody know Dijo, Coach Dijo, niggas already knew what type of time he was on. He was one of those old school like fucking, I won't say crazy coaches, but he had his methods and shit cut from that Bobby Hurley club. I remember this nigga Travis dunked on Dijo and then got big, and Dijo got so mad he kicked everybody out the gym. First he kicked Trav out the gym. Imagine kicking your player out the gym for dunking on you in summer runs and shit, and then kicked everybody out the gym. I done seen Dijo tell niggas to get their face out their girl pussy, and then and took the ball, threw that shit down the court, and then made us run suicides the whole practice. I remember when Dijo made us run suicides for every offensive rebound pass 2 we gave up. and we lost to Don Bosco. We gave up like 17 offensive rebounds, something dumb like that.
Oh, yeah, that's wicked.
Yeah, and we only lost by like 4. That was y'all remember Gary Nova, the quarterback for Rutgers?
Yes.
Yeah, he was playing for Don Bosco, and that nigga
Point
had
guard?
the jumper.
No.
That he ain't do shit except shoot like some real light skinned nigga shit. Like he ain't do nothing, ain't no defense, no nothing. That nigga just shot from anywhere. But nah, niggas be nice, man. I think Briscoe deserves another shot to leave for real.
It's crazy because like what
You gotta go to like the Rockets or some shit.
He's in the Big 3 now, and he's in the Big 3 now. He plays for Steven Jackson's team, and like the first year he was in the Big 3, they call him, and I was reading an article today because I really kind of wanted to. Like, and seeing him play this week and then seeing him drop 74, I'm like, all right, my nigga. Like, I know niggas is tough, but like, to me, 74 points is still 74 points. I don't care what sport you're playing. Individually, as a team, in football, if niggas putting up 74 points, niggas gonna want to know why.
That's like putting up 6 tons in a football game as a receiver.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
niggas are still guarding.
And no matter what sport it is, it's like, yo, it's this. And then it was a clip I seen this week. He was getting interviewed by fucking Brian Scalabrine. And I guess a dude, Frank Nitti, who I found out.
The white Kobe?
Yeah, you talking about Frank Nitti. No.
Yeah. Nah, he talking about Scalabrine, Bert.
Oh, no, but I heard Frank Nitti.
Frank Nitti is, I guess, so I didn't know who that was at first. He's a Drew League dude.
Nah, he's not even a Drew League dude. He's a Ball is Life dude. So, like, if you understand Ball is Life, they have a Midwest, they have an East Coast, and they have a West Coast. Mm-hmm. So all they do is go around to the parks and play niggas. So niggas really talk hot shit to them. Like, if you ever watch the Ball is Life, watch on YouTube, it's always the Georgia, the Atlanta game, because they talk so much shit to them. And they come through and they just start like busting their ass. Like, you're like, yo, you talk, like, it gets so serious, like niggas almost be fighting. Like,
bro, it's nothing like believing you that one until a nigga show you he not.
Yo,
like, and it's like, and now he telling you, he telling you not.
Yo,
he telling you can't guard him, and he's cooking you and like, proving himself right while he's saying it.
That's Frank's whole game. He gonna talk to you the whole game. He's like, you got those players that just talk shit to you the whole game, and then like if you talk shit back, he gonna like, I bet. So you with the bullshit. And he gonna fry you. That's usually how it goes.
Keep the same energy when you win it and when you losing.
Yup.
Exactly, and that's what it is. Like
Frank Nitti 26 in the Big 3. Like the video was. Huh?
Don't they go to 50 or some shit? Don't they got a target score?
I don't know. Do they?
I
got to double check.
Got a target
yeah,
score,
they do got a target score.
Yeah, so giving somebody 26 is crazy,
bro. Off, I think it was like 6 or 12. It was like 26, 4, and something else. I don't remember the exact stats. But like,
yeah, because their rules is different. They have a 4-point. I believe they have a 4-point line.
Oh, they did have a 4-point line.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so they have a 4-point line in the Big 3. And then it's like, and then it's half court on top of that. So it's never really nothing crazy. So it's just like you playing in a half court setting. You're not even using most of your energy.
It's no chance for nobody guarding him in that league. That fits his game perfect.
Mm-hmm.
Like
no, yo, you have to see you. It's like again, like we're talking about Isaiah. Watch the Crew League. He single-handedly made sure that Chris Brown's team won, and they were put. They faced Party. They faced Party, and I'll tell you, you know who was on the other side of that?
Niggas, man.
You know who was on the other side, on the other team, and he was killing niggas the whole season. And I watched that, and I'm like, why aren't these niggas in the league? Cleve Anthony Early, and remember, he was a big pick for New York. And he just fizzled out. You never heard of or heard,
but one year, we don't gotta talk about nothing that gotta do with the Knicks, though. Appreciate you, man.
Yo, stop it.
Nah, I know.
I'm a Knicks fan.
I don't know what Bert's saying.
No, but I'm telling you, like this nigga went 7 for 7 in the game.
Oh, chill.
Yeah, come on, bro. We don't gotta do that to the pod. We don't gotta do that to the pod, bro.
R.I.P. Knicks.
Yo, come on, bro.
Well, yo, what's going on?
But nah, it's like he's killing these niggas. Like the what did he say to Frank to fucking Brian Scalabrine? He was like, yo, my girl woke up this morning, she told me, yo, you need to be worried about Frank.
Yeah.
And he's like, I came out here, he's like, respectfully, Frank my mans, but it's not a comparison. I'll leave it at that. And walked off. Like 30-second clip.
Mm-hmm, I remember that.
Jersey. Like only thing he could have said at the end that I would have made that more Jersey is to put Jersey at the end of.
That's like the I was watching the documentary the other day, the point guard shit.
That's like watch out.
Yeah, that shit tough because it's a lot of niggas who people forget about because we talking about New York point guards.
New
like
York.
it's really like you know somebody I thought they was gonna mention.
Who?
This my
Sebastian.
No, but he in there too. But this my favorite New York point guard. I mean, Stephon Marbury my favorite, but this my favorite. Lance Stevenson my favorite, bro.
Oh yeah, he wasn't in there.
No, he wasn't in there.
He was going crazy in high school.
Bro, so when they talking about point guards, they was talking about niggas who ushered the era. So they went back to like Pearl Washington, Tiny Archibald. Then they got to like Rod Strickland, Kenny Anderson, Mark Jackson, fucking Kenny the Jet. Stephon. Kemba was in there for a little bit. They didn't like highlight him, but he was in there. But
I think he considered like the last one.
Yeah. Well, he wasn't. They didn't consider him to be like a point guard, but they because they're talking about like earlier shit. But bro, Lance Stevenson was a fucking cannon. That's when it was like him, Tyreek Evans. What's white boy name that went to Duke? Kyle Singler. You remember Kyle Singler? Kyle Singler, Jared Bayless when they was all in college and shit, and it was they did a movie like gunning for the #1 spot type shit. But they started talking about the double rim shit too, and why a lot of New York City guards like not really great on a jumper because like the steal on the double rims is just different. Like it's harder to hit your jumper off on them shits. Because we was talking about that when we was balling the other day. Yeah. Like it's harder to hit your jumper.
You gotta have a higher arc shot.
And because there's so many outdoor parks. There's more outdoor parks in New York than there is anywhere in the world. And that's why, like, so when you see certain shit, like, niggas forget about the N1 mixtape. Like, before they seen that shit, niggas wasn't doing all these moves and shit niggas doing now. So now this shit more worldwide. Now everybody come out with the handle. But that was really a New York thing for real. Yeah. All that shit was really a New York thing. So it's funny as hell how just time, like
when I was a kid, I used to want to play in their little camps and shit. Like,
me
you
too.
Ever seen like like when they had like the triple numbers on their jerseys and
shit?
Yeah,
they talking about.
I used to want to play in like the young leagues.
I remember like they had the New York City Knicks camp that I used to want to go to. I went to a couple camps, but then there was some niggas who was just too nice, bro. Some niggas were just too fucking nice.
I came up with like Sekou and all of them, so it's like,
Cool was tough.
I used to ball with them all the time, bro. But like, if I'm coming up with a nigga and like I know he better than me, bro, there's no point for me to like keep playing this shit if I'm always gonna be in the backseat,
bro.
Cool.
And I'm like, it's not even an I'm out situation because I played football, bro. I played football and then like so my freshman year, like it's basketball tryouts and shit, whatever. So I'm like, all right, fuck it. They asked me like, they like, yo, Misye, you coming to try out? I'm like, nah, I don't think I'm done with basketball right now.
Yeah.
Bro,
but look, I'm coming from like balling with these niggas since 2nd grade, bro. So 9th grade is just like, nah, bro, I'm cool.
And you know which niggas is really, really like that too.
And that's what's crazy is like to be able to recognize, like knowing, like it comes a time, like in every, I don't want to say there comes a time in a man's life, but like when you're an athlete or you're a competitor, you should be able to recognize if you really, really care about the game. And it's not to say you should never have the mentality that you're not the best, but you know when you're in the room or you're playing against somebody who is like just better than you. It's like no matter, like I can be just as athletic. This is his thing. This is what he does. He eats it. He breathes it. He sleeps it. Whatever it is, this nigga's better than me at this.
130.
Copy. At the end of the day, it's like, what do you? Why? It's like I understand your thought process. Like, why would I continue to say? Why would I subject myself to this? Yeah. I'm not gonna play. It's like to be on the team.
And then
team?
I'm balling against niggas who play AAU all the time and shit like that. Like the one time I really tried out for AAU because my man, like Cool and them kept telling me like, yeah, bro, like you should just at least try it or whatever. The one time I go for a tryout, bro, like I'm balling.
AAU was different though.
Cause somebody stepped on my ankle like during the practice, like during the tryout and shit, and then my shit was fucked up. So I'm like, damn, this shit over. And they had like a South Carolina tournament took like 2 weeks later that they was trying to get me the ball in.
It's levels to every fucking thing.
They be like, yo, just come with us, bro. You good? I'm just like, bro, nah. Bro, no.
It wasn't even a nod at that point, but it was just like my mother wasn't off that shit for real. Like she ain't want to pay like $350 or whatever it was.
Shout out to them parents that invested in their kids that like and I'm happy it paid off. Like I'm sure, at some point like these guys that we're talking about, like you spoke on some names like Briscoe, we can stay there. Like I know there was an investment there.
Yeah, Briscoe Pops did. He put him in a position to succeed.
Like, and look at it though.
Yeah.
Like your son, like you know, the legacy lives on. He's what big 3, fourth man of the year. That's a 6 man of the year award. Yeah, first year in, he won that. Fucking, he's doing this now. Like it's just.
He got a store in the hood too.
Yo,
he got a bodega.
Yeah, he got a bodega.
Word. So it's like it's like giving back to the community that raised you. But they got this shit and it's like they got this shit in the big 3 that I think is mad fire, and I think it's too much going on in the NBA for them to adopt it, and I think it's also what makes the big 3 the big 3. But like you said, they got the 4-point line. They got all these little cool things.
We should start doing that shit. We playing like
4-point line.
No.
Jose's gonna abuse that shit. Jose's gonna abuse that shit. Nigga said that's 3.
Not the 4-point line. The
1v1 shit.
Yeah, the 1v1 on the foul call.
So they got the rule. In the big 3 they have what's called the bring the fire rule, and the bring the fire rule is essentially like it allows teams to challenge a shooting foul with a 1v1, whether on defense or offense. So say I call foul, and you don't agree with that. It's like, all right, nigga, check ball. It's me, you right here. If you score, y'all get the ball, y'all get the point.
Tough.
If y'all don't,
I like that.
That's tough.
I like that a lot.
bro, the nigga Briscoe won. They call it Fireman of the Year, which is like on offense or defense. He won that shit 5 times. Because you got to think about it. Niggas aren't just going to call that all the time. It's not going to be like, nah, I disagree with you. Like, you can't be abusing that shit. So it's like, I don't know how many they get a game. I would probably have to look in a little bit more.
I would say 3 a game is three a game is cool.
But in our game, it's like 1. We're going to like 16, my nigga. Like it's not that. Like it's not. But the fact that it even exists and that you can like just be like, yo, check ball. And you gotta get by a nigga.
Each team get 1. Each team get 1. We can do that.
Each team get 1. That'd be cool.
We can do that.
The nigga won it 5 times.
Niggas out being some crazy shit though. I tell you that, because playing a 1v1 for 1 possession, cause like and still playing the game, y'all been in good shape for that.
Man, get this bucket, nigga.
Yeah, I respect it. By all means, I respect
get this
that.
bucket, man.
Fuck that, cause
being a 1-on-1 player, not like as people who play basketball or just whatever, do you think? Would you rather be a better 1-on-1 player, like, or do you think being a better team basketball player is better?
It depends on what I'm playing for.
yeah.
Cause I would rather be a better 1-on-1 player any day just for my skill.
Because at some point that becomes an asset to the team.
At some point it's like, yo, all right, it's 14-13 and we got the ball. All right, let me get these last 2 buckets real quick and get the fuck out of here. But I mean, being a team player is, I guess, you can be both, but there's
it's like the 1-on-1 nigga might average like, let's just say like this NBA terms, like the nigga might average 26 a game, but the team player, he averaged 14 with 6 rebounds and 4 assists and some shit like that. You got like a lot of teams.
It's like, do you want to be Kevin Durant or you want to be Draymond Green?
Oh yeah, that's wicked, but
Man, who want to be
something in that terms? Yeah,
I feel like that answer should always be Kevin Durant, right?
yeah.
One of them niggas stayed with Garden State though. One of them niggas got 4 rings, another one don't.
Never mind.
But I know Draymond would never want to see KD on a 1-on-1 at all.
Of course not, bro.
Yo, Draymond versus KD. Like imagine niggas got
Draymond don't give a fuck. He with the smoke. Draymond still with the smoke.
He's still with it, but he ain't capable of like beating nothing.
Yo, niggas got to put that simulator on that on the 2K park and just watch that shit. Draymond versus KD.
Because Draymond considered the best, like probably a top 5 defender in the game. So like, it ain't gonna always be fun.
Right. That's why I said put it on 2.
Like
realistic simulator.
I'm talking about like visually, like seeing that shit in your mind and like in real life instead of 2K. So that shit not gonna be pretty for real, bro.
Hey man.
But you could like not even taking like the top 5 scorers in the league or 1-on-1 players. Like you could take like the from 12 to 17 range, bro, and the niggas still gonna cook Draymond, bro. Realistically, because 1-on-1 is totally different from team basketball.
You think Draymond guard Briscoe?
Yeah.
Fuck no.
He gonna get his shit off, but he ain't gonna like.
It's gonna be good basketball.
Who you think winning that 1v1?
1v1.
He gonna get his shit off, though,
1-on-1 Isaiah Briscoe versus Draymond Green right now.
I'd probably say Briscoe.
Everybody answer.
I'm gonna say Briscoe because Briscoe can put up the buckets.
Oh, all right.
If Draymond, I don't know, like I'm gonna just overpower this.
I'm about to say, but
at the end of the day,
Draymond about
at the
6'7",
at the end of the day,
6'7".
1-on-1 is 1-on-1. So you like it's not however this nigga game is how his game is. It can't be like it can't be like unless he decide to pound. No, if that's his game, the same way I like.
I mean,
So
you got what 5 inches on him?
pause.
Something like that.
Yeah.
Shut up, bitch.
He only got that fake handoff shit and drive and dunk it type shit. Like
Who, Draymond?
Yeah, he can't. Yeah, you can't do that shit 1-on-1.
don't-
But look, I always shit on Draymond, but I give it to him because like when what was it 2018 that when after he got suspended, he came back Game 7. He did drop 37 or some shit.
Yeah, he did.
That sounds
he-
so nasty.
What?
Draymond was hitting threes for 1 year.
37
Yeah,
sounds
but
nasty.
he a dog. I give it to him.
He's a baller,
dog,
bro.
but
He's a hooper.
He's not one of them guys, bro. Like both things could be true.
Simulate that on 2K too. Briscoe versus fucking
Nah, that'd be disgusting.
Draymond Green.
2K is nasty,
Bro,
bro.
I'm just
Fuck
sitting
2K.
here watching, like, just imagining, like, the hezzies that he's gonna hit this nigga with. I mean, but at the end of the day, Draymond's still an NBA champion, so we can't take that away from him.
So is Robert. Never mind.
He said he got some great teammates. Andrew Wiggins should have been MVP. This has been End of Regulation Podcast, episode 60.
No. We're not in it on that.
Yes, we
We're
are.
not
bro.
in it on that.
Bro, Andrew Wiggins should have been MVP, my nigga.
Put that shit on.
No.
Put that shit on.
Do your dance, AB. Do your dance.
All right, whatever.
Oh, we didn't do wrong answer only.
Yeah, we can get it.
That's
on.
just a would
We
you
got to
rather.
do wrong answer
What's the
only.
time? Like 145.
I
something
think that's
like
just a would you rather.
Nah.
140.
Yeah.
we can
So,
get
all right,
that.
so it's
In
kind
5
of.
minutes. 5 minutes.
Would you rather have a white mom or a white dad? Go.
White dad. I'm saying white dad off rip.
I'd rather have a white mom.
You're
So you would rather have a Karen as a mother?
Well, she don't got to be a Karen
There's
though.
a higher chance that she's gonna be a Karen.
Yo, she gonna have a
This
bob.
white man doesn't have some type of.
This
power
nigga
or
wants to
something
eat
like that,
mayo chicken.
Nah, but shit. But I don't know, bro. Having a white dad is like,
Bro, have you seen? Do their kids ever look upset when they're hanging out with dad?
bro. Fuck no.
nah. But I mean, like, I don't know. I just feel like I would just want to, like, I feel
Bro,
like I would
white
want a
dads
black
let their
father.
sons do whatever they want.
Now imagine you standing next to your white mother and she asks to see the manager and you know it's over some bullshit. You gonna feel fucked up. Cause you as a black man gonna know like, yo, like she wasting our time right now.
I feel like my black dad could teach me a lot in life.
Nah, you're not cleaning that one up.
He can
bro.
teach you the level.
A white woman?
You said it, not me.
Well, I mean, I'll probably have great physical attributes and become a superstar athlete, so I'll probably end up marrying a white woman anyway.
This has been the End of Regulation Podcast, episode 68. Bert, thank you for joining us. I am one of your hosts, Shake.
It's your boy, Mister, aka Mukadeen.
What a white woman at?
Oh,
Whoa. Don't put my name next to that. I don't like white women.
Bro, wait.
I do not. I really hate white women. I don't know if y'all know that.
Hey, yo. Hey.
What county you delivering?
Huh? I live in my city.
Bert, I'm hanging up.
Big love in the building. Make sure I get that motherfucking lover's patience. Let me tell you one thing though. Yeah, Rose. I don't need no motivation. Trying to change my situation. Make a lane away from niggas. Hit a fade away on niggas. I don't get no explanations. I don't need no validation. I don't see no competition. I don't need no phony bitches. I don't fuck with opposition. Kill them all with preparation. Mix the flow with education. Smoke the whole of medication. Get these hoes above my face. If you ain't adding to my space, then you a cancer to my greatness.
Yeah, bitch.